Hello there. It's been a while since I've seen you all. Hopefully you all are doing well and can withstand the bumpy ride. I'm off to the Devils game for back-to-back. So yesterday was Devils against the Wild, where we lost. I think Corey had an okay game. I think the other day's game was better, but it just wasn't enough. And it goes back to the whole season of, oh, here we go again, we're rebuilding. So I really don't think I don't really think there's much other to say other than, yes, the team is rebuilding. The team, they have their high moments and their low moments. And it's to be expected. So there's no playoff run this year. It doesn't seem like there will be. Then there's the whole topic of Taylor Hall and where has he been? I would love to know what's going on, but there's just, the PR has been very hush-hush on it. I don't understand why. But I could see negative PR would be bad, so they want to keep that to a minimum. But, he hasn't played in many, many weeks now. So, who knows? So, anyway, this afternoon's game is Devils and the Hurricanes. So, we shall see what happens. This season has been very odd with these weekend games. They've all been in the afternoon. Yesterday's game was at 1 o'clock. Today's is at 3 o'clock. So today's is at least a little better, but today's is worse, technically, if you have other plans for the day, because it really is right in the middle of the day. So if you had other plans today, you are screwed. So off to the game we go. While I sit here and wait for this traffic light to change, I kind of wanted to rant a little bit about the whole season. So we got off to a good, quick season. It was really exciting to watch, and we were like, oh my god, it's going to be the year, and then it just started collapsing. We started the season with Kincaid in net, and it was actually exciting to watch because he was giving us a chance, but then things started to fade a bit. I like Kincaid. I like Kincaid better than Corey, but it's not to say I like either one better than anybody else that we could get. Kincaid is just not a starting goalie. That's just how it is. He can play, but he's not used to the demand. Now, that's not necessarily means that he can't grow into it, but, experience from the get-go? No. Several games into the season, oh my god, Kincaid is the greatest, and blah, 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 and then all of a sudden, so, I can't blame everything on the goalie, because this season has been all about everything. But if you have goaltending, then you have a better chance. That's not necessarily meaning that if you have the goalie, he's going to carry the whole team, because that's just not the case. You'd have to have like a Brodeur-like goalie to even have that opportunity. But even Brodeur himself, if the team, there's no defense, there's no offense, there's no nothing, it's not going to happen no matter who you got in goal. But at least if you have a good goaltender, you have a chance at it. So they brought up Blackwood, and he was good as well. But then that kind of went away as well, and that's just all lack of experience, right? These are guys that are young, and they're, Kincaid isn't as young, but Blackwood certainly is. Blackwood just needs a little more fine-tuning. The year is disappointing, to say the least. I think last season was more exciting. It's going to take time until all the pieces match and work together. And not to say there hasn't been any of that this season. We can say Hall and Heischer. They're a good combination. But Hall has been out, so he sure has been had to, you know, work with different combinations, which have also worked to his advantage. But it's not the same. Regardless, I mean, it's disappointing of a season. It is good to still watch, but some of the games are just so bad that you watch into the second, you know, period and you just turn off the TV because, you know, it's, oh my God, they're going down this way again. And that's the only gripe I have. I love my team. I love going to the games, but this season has been very, very challenging to even get to go to games because you go see a game and they just have no energy, they have no will to win, and it's like, what the hell? So, you know, we haven't had a win on this home stand yet, so hopefully tonight or today or whatever you want to classify it, since it's at 3 o'clock, is a win. So for those of you that like to watch the roadway, here's the roadway. This is reminiscent of when I used to do the daily videos or vlogs where I'm driving and ranting. So, as I drive into Newark almost, so a couple things. So, of course I stopped doing the game recap videos. Not so much because I didn't like doing them, but it was a lot of work involved, just getting clips and putting them all together, editing the video, uploading the video, all of those things. That all takes time to do. So when you get home from a game, a typical evening game, you know, 7 p.m., you get home around 10 to 10:30, 11, depending on if there was overtime or not. Then I have to sit there and upload all the clips to my file account, and then having to go through all the video clips, then having to chop out the pieces I don't want in there, adding all the trailers, the footers, the logos, blah blah blah. Then watching the whole video, then rendering the video, then uploading the video. So all that takes time. So, you know, I did it a lot, you know, a couple seasons ago, because it was really great to get everybody's feedback, and there's a lot of people that are into the recaps if they can't go to the games or they didn't get to see the game. You know, you can see little highlights of the game throughout the game. So that was the you know, the driver for me wanting to do it. But then there's all this time that you spend, you know, creating the video, and I'm not going to tell you that I'm the best video editor in the world and my videos come out really, really professional or whatever. They come out like an amateur video, which is fine. I didn't really care about the quality. I cared about people liking what they've seen and wanting to see more. So that's the first part. The second part, that's what really drove me to stop doing it, is that YouTube is very restrictive on what you post. And of course, when you create content on YouTube, it's a shared platform. There's all these rules and regulations, like you can't, there's a bunch of copyright infraction. So, you know, if there's a song playing in the background or some sort of an image that might be copyrighted, like NFL or something like that, they would generally block it. They would tell you, nope, you can't monetize this, and nope, you can't post this video, or nope, this video is not eligible to be viewed in X place or Y place or Z place. And a lot of the game recaps, especially like in the beginning of the games and maybe during the intermissions and stuff, there's always some music playing because that adds to the fan experience of going to a game. You know, YouTube would flag a video saying, oh, there's a copyright against ABC song, and then when I go to the video and I look at which song it is, it's one of the ones in the warm-ups. So after you did all the work to edit the video and process it and upload it or whatever, now they're telling you, oh, well, your viewers can't see this video. So what do you want to do? It gives you options like to just delete the video sound altogether and keep the video intact and all these things. But when YouTube flags a video for whatever reason, it gets taken off the searches, so people won't see it. It's very disappointing because when you spend so much time and effort to do something and then they just like take it off, it's like, ugh. Now, I understand why they do it, because there's a whole legality about, you know, copyright and such, and, you know, people want to get paid for the music. But when you're playing like 5 or 10 seconds of a song, that's in some background of a video you're doing, it's not fair. So those were the two drivers as to why I decided to give that game recaps a bit of a break. Because it's very difficult, especially now, because YouTube has these automated things where it goes through videos and just automatically picks up on certain things. Where it'll just delete the video or flag it or disable it or whatever. Which isn't really fair. So that's why I haven't really done much of those. I will make it a point to remove the sound of the music and put something else in its place so that it doesn't get flagged. But that adds more work to the video. So if it seems a little cheesy, like if I'm recording a warm-up or something and you don't hear the warm-up music but you hear some other music, then we'll deal with it. And hopefully we have a win. That would be nice. It'll make it a perfect end to the weekend. So anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting, and maybe I'll rant a little bit more towards the end.
DevilsFan Channel. in the second period. North Carolina finds 2 points over 18. For the number 2, North Carolina.
Holy crap, maybe I need to start doing these recaps again in order we can win some games. So, the Devils won today. They played alright, but, you know, the goaltending really was there, and there was some more oomph in the team. So, we scored out first, and we wound up winning. Thankfully, we had that extra goal in the third. Otherwise, we would be sitting there during overtime and possibly a shootout. But the final score was 3-2. We had Zaka with the first goal, and then Johansson with the next 2. So interesting, interesting for sure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my food porn today. Yesterday and today, I had some comp seats in the restaurant. So with the restaurant, you get like a buffet style dining, what they call them ledge seats. So they're at the corner of, you know, they're ledge and you can view the game. So awesome seats, awesome food, and a win. And it's only 5:53 p.m. So I may be able to edit and upload tonight. Whoa. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a random recap weekend video. And like I said earlier, I am not planning on doing these consistently, but every so often I may post something, and we will see where things go. So thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe if you aren't, and we will see you next time.